Do you know why the civil disobedience movement did not fully succeed? It had some important limitations that stopped it from reaching all its goals. The civil disobedience movement was very important in India's struggle for freedom, but it also faced several problems that made it difficult to achieve complete success. One major limitation was that not all sections of society participated equally in the movement. This unequal participation weakened the overall strength of the movement. Rich peasants were among the strong supporters in the beginning, but when the movement failed to meet their specific demands, these peasants slowly withdrew their support from the civil disobedience movement. The business class did not support the movement for long. Their support was limited, and they also withdrew when the movement did not fulfill their specific demands. Industrial workers, who were an important part of Indian society, did not participate actively in the civil disobedience movement, which weakened its impact. Dalits, who were among the marginalized communities in India, had demands that were different from other groups. Their priorities were not always addressed by the movement. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, a major Dalit leader, wanted separate political rights for Dalits. Because of this, Dalits did not fully support the civil disobedience movement. Muslim participation in the civil disobedience movement was limited. Many Muslims felt that the Congress did not represent their interests or speak for their community. Hindu-Muslim unity, which was important for the national movement, became weak during this period. This division made the movement less effective. The British government responded to the civil disobedience movement with force. Many national leaders, including key organizers, were arrested during the movement. Another important limitation was that different groups had different demands. Because of these differences, there was a lack of unity among the supporters. Due to the lack of unity, limited participation, and British repression, the civil disobedience movement could not achieve full success in its aims. Even though the movement did not fully succeed, it showed how important unity among different groups was. It also taught leaders valuable lessons about strategy for future struggles. To revise quickly, the movement had limited participation, different demands among groups, weak unity, and faced strong repression by the British government. Exam question 1. What were the limitations of the civil disobedience movement? The answer is limited participation of groups, lack of unity, and British repression were the major limitations. Exam question 2. Why did some groups not support the movement? The answer is different groups like Dalits and Muslims had different demands and felt their interests were not fully represented. The next topic we will study is the growth of nationalism in India. Stay ready to learn more about how the freedom movement developed further.